Believe it or not, there is a part of this island that I haven't really explored that much. So I thought today, get out of the house, give my mom some space. I'm her annoying daughter that's just always there. And we're gonna go for a little explore. We're really deep out here now, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Deep in the bush now. So, I think there's a lake over here. Yeah! Coming well. Oh, cool. How have I not been here yet? I guess my main concern being out here are trees falling on the road. I'm in a nice clear area where it doesn't look like any trees will fall down due to wind. But on the drive in here, I noticed a ton of trees that look like they could just fall on the road at any moment. And I don't have a large chainsaw. So let's hope for the best, everyone. What are you doing over there, Will? So the forecast is saying that the gusts and wind will calm down around 3 p.m. So that is when we will start a fire and cook some food. But for now, I think I'm just gonna make a coffee and wait this out a little bit. So I'm feeling a bit extra today, so I'm going to try out this iCoffee Go Brew mug. It's a 4-in-1 coffee maker and make some coffee to get through all this rain. To use this coffee maker, first you are going to want to make sure it is charged. Then using the iCoffee Go Brew app, you can just follow along with the directions to brew a barista level cup of coffee. First, measure your beans. Did you know I was a barista for 6 months in college? Then grind your coffee and throw it in your pour over, and follow the timed instructions on the app. I sort of messed up on my first pour, but practice makes perfect. Keep pouring and follow the directions. Then you can review a graph of your pour and save it or share it on social media. So a couple awesome things about this mug is that it has a ceramic interior that is food grade. It also has a waterproof, spill-proof design so that you don't spill coffee everywhere when you're on the go. Enjoy barista level coffee anywhere with iCoffee. Use a link in the description to get your own. It's really freaking coming down. I don't know how hopeful I am that we are going to be able to start a fire today. Yeah, it's just also very windy, so let's hope. We're just gonna wait it out. I guess turn the diesel heater on and chill out and get warm and dry and hope that the conditions improve so we can do some fire cooking, cook some Filipino food. William is also not a big fan of discomfort as he's gotten older as well. We are currently in our comfort girl era. William seems baffled by all of this rain. It's pretty crazy. Oh, William. This is the most rain we've encountered in a long time. Motivation to start a fire and cook over the fire is an absolute zero right now. So I think I'm just gonna try and make some pancit with some ramen noodles I have. I have pretty much all the ingredients except for cabbage and some snow peas. So I'm just gonna make some rainy day comfort food instead, and then maybe we can make the adobo tomorrow. Yeah. It's been a really long time since I've last seen it rain this hard. So much water. Oh shit. Too much brown sugar. Oh my god. Oops. Ah, yes. I am a kombucha girly. Look at this lemon. The skin is so thick that there's hardly any juice. This is what I bought yesterday from the grocery store. Just living in the North produce things. This meal turned out better than I thought it would. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. William has had his dinner. He has just taken a masterclass in begging, so he will do that. This is by no means authentic pancit. My Lola probably would be like, what the heck? That is not really pancit. Or maybe she would be really nice, because my Lola is very sweet. I've been recently wanting to get more in touch with my Filipino side. I think for a very long time I have just kind of put it to the side and not really have accepted myself as being Filipino, because as a mixed girl, when you try to identify as one thing, you know, not saying that Filipino people have not been accepting of me, because Filipino people are some of the most accepting people, but you just never feel like you fully belong. The same thing goes for being black. Like, I don't ever feel entirely part of the group. I feel like because my mom is around, I'm able to get in connection with that side of the family and that ancestry really well, but because my dad is no longer here and I didn't really grow up with a lot of Filipino culture other than like some food, a little bit of Tagalog in my life, I never really got to like be in touch with it. So I've been wanting to find out more and more about my Filipino culture and ancestry. So I've been trying to get in touch by the only way I know how to do so, which is making food. So we tried to make pancit, and I know my brother does this too. He cooks some dang good lumpia. He is like the master chef of Filipino food. So I'm trying to get on his level and yeah, get more in touch with it. This is so good.
Even if it's secondhand, I'm just like, is this a contradiction to my path? And I've spent a lot of time feeling tension.
Goodest boy. The best boy. You know how to relax, don't you? God. You guys. Oh my god. It's the Northern Lights. I just came outside to go to the bathroom and I was like, oh, it's clear out. The Northern Lights. You guys. Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm so excited. What the heck? I was not expecting this. It's been so rainy. Oh my god. I can only pick it up with my iPhone camera. Oh wow, it's so beautiful. I did not expect that. It's so green. I wish I had a good camera that I could record this with. Wow, how lucky are we to be able to witness nature and all of her might and beauty. Mother Nature just keeps surprising me on a daily basis, and specifically here on this island, it's just such a quiet beauty here. Epically beautiful beauty, but the beauty here surprises you. A lot of the time you don't expect it. And if you're out enough, beauty just kind of shows itself to you. That's why it's kind of quiet. It's not in your face like a national park or saying you're going to a very popular spot in Alaska. That's in your face and you know it's going to be beautiful. But here it just quietly reveals itself. It's not very aware of itself. It's like it knows it's beautiful and it just, it'll show up when it feels like it. That's how I feel about the beauty on this island. It is just unparalleled. Okay, I don't really know what I did for the past couple hours, just kind of dawdling around here. We are going to continue our journey of learning about Filipino food through cooking and out of a Jeep. I got a good old fire started before it started raining, so hopefully it will still burn and the rain will stop a little bit, but as you can hear, it's coming down. I do want to cook it over the fire, so... So I pre-marinated some pork in this plastic container. It's what I had. Marinated it in some vinegar, some soy sauce, and then I threw it in some bay leaves and peppercorn. And now I'm going to brown it in my wok over here before we put it over the fire and let it kind of braise a bit, I think is the word. I'm not an expert in cooking meat. But yeah, I'm gonna throw a little bit of this toasted sesame oil in there and brown each of the pieces. Colors come in handy. If I do not carry with me, we're gonna pat dry our meat. Get rid of the extra oil and sauce. It's an important step, according to the recipe online. Save that. some onions and the rest of the oil left over in the pan. Get them like caramelized and delicious. Add a few chili flakes if you're feeling like some spice. A little spice. Now we're preparing our Dutch oven, in which we are going to throw all of these goodies in. Throw in our meat, most importantly, in our onion mixture, leftover marinade, and put that on top. Had to put a little bit of coconut cream in there, so that is what we're gonna do. Throw a little bit of this, and then a little bit of water. We had about a 45-minute to an hour wait for this adobo to get super tender and delicious. I could stay at a spot like this for well over a week, that's for sure. I totally forgot to add a little bit of brown sugar in there, so I'll do that now. I don't want to put too much in there. There we go, that's good. I want to show you guys where William currently is. Oh, Bubby. Are you cozy in there? William isn't up for the shenanigans. He likes to cuddle. William, you look so cute. Are you cuddled? Nice and warm. So I've left the cover open in order to let some of the liquid burn off and the sauce will thicken. Look at that beauty. I'd say it's done. Oh my goodness. I'm a little embarrassed to say that I do not know where any of my forks are, so we're using a spoon. Tastes exactly how I remember it. Almost maybe a little better, not to toot my own horn, but because cooking stuff over the fire just tastes so good. So good. You have to make this. William wants some.